was a super tiny piece of the Wisconsin mild cheddar left that I forgot about, and now it's gone bad. Oh well.
Oh no.
It's guys. It was tiny. It was like a half-inch by 1-inch block.
Oh, okay. That's
It was like the very end of the piece.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're live again. If you guys aren't aware.
Sweet, awesome. Thanks for telling us. By thanks for telling us, I mean thanks for the no countdown, buddy.
Well, he just freaking started it. Don't blame me. See how well SAS works via text. You're welcome. He says you're welcome.
Yay.
God, they're trying to make almond milk. Almond milk? What? Yeah, they're trying to get milk from a nut. But I've given like 8 animals to get milk from. Oh, I don't like that milk. I like that milk. God, the devil's taking over Halloween. Okay, what's he doing? He's getting children to get candy. Okay, or is he like, is he putting like razor blades in the candy? No, it's just they gather up candy and they eat it. Oh, what? Okay, fucking like, so fucking candy. Like, oh, that's not. You can't just burst in here. I'm God. What's your name?
God.
What's your badge number?
Anybody want to hear a hilarious political joke? It makes fun of Donald Trump.
You mean life?
Yes, but in the context of a different scenario.
No, I'm live. I'm not going to make those jokes.
Yeah, oh yeah. If we're live, then no. After the session, I'll tell you guys, because I think you guys
I think it's great we have a sentient sweet potato as a president.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So, feedback. How'd you guys like it?
That was
I liked it. It was
good. That was entertaining.
It was.
Shorter than I expected, but that was fun.
Well, you did want us to like defeat the thing, so we did.
You did say
You told us we had a time limit, so we suddenly busted out all the stops.
Okay, that's fine.
Exactly.
We have to destroy this thing. Fine. Okay. Every single gun that can fire into this thing, fire into it. Oh, and by the way, let's try to light it on fire at the same time.
No, that was great. Bep and the candle kept most of the individuals busy. Otherwise, they were going to be hopping on the deck of the ship.
Ooh.
Nice.
No one boarded you
Yeah.
guys. I just realized that. I had that planned from the beginning.
Nobody what?
Yeah, Bep.
Nobody boarded the ship. If Tully didn't rip all the people out of the boxes would have had people board you.
But Tully's a smart cookie. Or he was.
Rip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold that over y'all's head for as long as I can.
Yeah.
How could this happen to me?
It's like, yes, this would be a simple voyage. We didn't know that all this stuff would come down the pipeline.
Okay, well, not to rush anybody, but are we good? Because I've got a lot of content to cover, and I don't know how long it's going to take me.
Yes, I'm just gonna be making breakfast at the same time, but I have a wireless headset, so we good.
Okay. Well,
I'm good.
You may hear D&D Dad in the background.
all right,
Hi,
well. D-Red, if you're all
Dad hasn't
good,
had any coffee yet.
I'm good to continue here. All right, guys, this is where your thinking caps come on board. Okay, let's continue this. So, you guys finish up the evening. 4 p.m. hits. Chips appears somewhere in the middle of the water as some sort of water elemental. He's very unstable. It manages to fizzle out before anything can be done. It's not this is not the prime scenario for a reanimation golem to summon. The evening continues. Night, you sail home with no further problems. You have one full day that you guys kind of are left to your own thoughts, fixing the ship, repairing everything, just getting prepared in general. The last day, Vivian Brooks is nervous. She is not thrilled about what you guys are going to meet when you get back. We have a little bit of free time if you guys want to role play or give me something before we just make it back to port. Otherwise, we're just hitting back to port.
Anybody? Bueller?
Well, I mean, if anything, Lawson would probably ask her, how do you think we should properly handle this? Clearly, people are going to wonder why we have her, and we're going to have to make, a case.
At this point, Vivian tells you, I honestly don't know. It'll be determined upon how they perceive me and what they want to do. A case is best case scenario. I can't guarantee they're going to make a case.
Well, Glosson ponders it. What's something that we can prove that the other person wouldn't know?
She thinks about it and looks to you with dead seriousness, and she says, nothing that the council probably knows. I don't really have a personal life. She looks a little sad.
Glosson will give her a gentle pat on the shoulder. Don't worry. That can change. He gives a smile.
She'll give a small smile back. She appreciates your sentiment. So what has anyone done with the two skeletons that have just kind of been shanghaied here? The kobolds are still running behind. After about a day or so, the Sahuagin just kind of swims off on its own, not under the influence anymore. Dirge still looking quite shaken, but just happy to be alive at this point.
Oh, well, Dira says Willow puts out a notebook and starts writing.
I got it. Thank you.
No problem.
Besides what just happened with the boss, you guys obviously know where Glosson's going to be spending a lot of his time.
Realize that anytime you and that drow are alone.
Who are you bunking with? Were you bunking with Ardwin originally? So you and Edgar share a room.
Edgar will immediately move out of that room because he actually, I kid you not, he does not need to sleep.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you gonna move in with Lottie?
Oh, why would you do this to me?
Could. I mean, now that he's in his true form, he barely needs a room.
I think Lottie would like the company.
If that's okay.
Oh, absolutely.
People think that's okay.
I think a few people will be making sure she's not left alone for too long until they make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that could work. Now, Lawson, every time that you and the drow are alone in the room, you're going to open the door and mysteriously find a sock placed on the door handle.
All right, Glosson, so whatever happens behind closed doors is your prerogative.
But I get the feeling I need.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, good lord. We can RP a lot of this later.
Yeah.
So, you guys obviously remember the skeletons from the dungeon bubble.
Oh, yeah.
How were they received on the ship?
With open arms.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I just realized they don't recognize Edgar at all.
Oh yeah, they would.
Don't think that'll matter at all. Craig seems happy to see
Yeah.
somebody. Craig will go up to each and every one of you at some point and just ask about what he has to do to become king. He didn't get to become king, but he wants to be king now. He seems to be caught up on that.
You get a crown, you get some gold, you get a plot of land to rule over. It does not matter how large it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your response when he asks you?
Yep.
Oh.
Because
He'll fashion himself a makeshift crown out of something on board.
Oh,
Sebastian's going to try to keep him out of trouble for the most part.
somebody get this man a jar of dirt.
Oh, he's gonna ask Vivian at some point, and Vivian's gonna be like, technically, I'm a knight. I could knight you, but that's not the same.
Who said this to who?
Vivian's trying to be kind of humor him.
Aw.
She's like, I don't think anyone here's a king or a queen.
I mean, someone.
Edgar in the background. Speak for yourself.
Oh, she'll kind of. This will be a nice little lighthearted moment. Just chuckle and just kind of give you this knowing look, Edgar. She'll fold her arms. Yes, queen. Yes.
Edgar won't even be mad. He'll just shrug like, what can you do?
So there's a king and a prince on board. Gotcha.
2 kings. Oh, or unless you were counting Craig. All right. Well, unless anyone has anything particular, you guys are gonna make it home the next. The next afternoon. You see land. It's back port where you left.
Let's
We'll
go.
RP later what happened with the room exchange with Lottie, because that's something that even Edgar wasn't expecting.
Sure, that's fine. I mean, she's fine with it. She'll kind of awkwardly ask questions about you, kind of get to know you a little bit, but she takes it very well.
Yay!
She'll be grieving a little bit, but that's to be expected.
Edgar's actually really good at dealing with people who are grieving.
I've seen that. Very good. Willow, as you guys are approaching port, you get the black piece of parchment resonate in your pocket. You will open it to see a note from Sabrak that just says, "Oh boy, I think I got what we need, but oh boy." All right. Do you respond? You don't. You don't have to, or like it doesn't seem like it prompts a response. Okay, I didn't think so. So, oh boy, you guys pull back into port.
Nervousness.
Sabrak is waiting, much like before.
I wants to pour myself a drink, but it's in the AM still.
You're like, you need to fix that fucking token. This token needs to be fixed. Thank you.
What happened? I'm away from my keyboard. What happened?
Ardwin was there.
Oh. Oh, triggering people 101.
So you tokens. You arrive back in port. The ship docks. You big warm welcome. Return from everybody on shore, all the dock workers and everything. Utterly excited to see the ship back in one piece, no less. Very, very thrilled. Congratulations all around, especially to the captain. The ship gets docked, slowly starts getting unloaded. A few in the rankings, pretty much they don't have the Stonewall. They don't have the say to authorize it, but they pretty much assure you that since you've made it back in one piece, this ship is yours to be used in any sort of naval excursion you need.
Yep. So I'll be really
it's
proud being
not
the
their
captain.
call, but you're pretty sure that's been established at this point.
Yeah, no, he would know. He brought this thing up and back and in battle. He knows it's his. He knows it's his.
Mhm. So, you arrive back. Everything's starting to be unloaded. You guys are loaded off the ship. The kobolds seem to be very happy. As soon as they row back into land, Dirge, well, before they even when they get to the shallows, Dirge just dives for the shallows and swims the rest like 20 yards. Fuck this shit, I'm out. He makes it back to land and just the cliche of kissing sand. Land!
This is
Happy
why
to
you
be
think
back
when
on
you
land.
before you get involved with kobolds.
Yeah.
The kobolds
Yeah.
will hit the beach and continue to keep rowing inland.
The-
They will find their former friend Captain Glosson. They'll stop when they hit grass and just give you all the haphazard salutes as if to ask something.
Oh, this is cute. Glosson will just that happy smile. Well, lads, where are you off to now?
Who will chime up and just kind of point in the vague direction they are currently facing? The next ocean, Captain!
Sounds good, mates. Then you'd best be on your way. You've long travel ahead of you.
Aye, Captain! They all slap themselves in some form of salute and they eagerly get back on the oars and just start rowing off into the countryside.
Glosson, of course, would give the salute back and watch them disappear, just kind of shaking his head and chuckling to himself. What a goofy bunch of guys.
A large, awkward minotaur will kind of shuffle up next to you. Excuse me? Index finger touches of awkwardness.
Oh, yes.
You're very pretty. Can I get you a drink?
He's actually flirting the right way.